Alrighty, today is January 8th. It is a Saturday. It's later in the day. We're actually about to leave. We are close to moving in still, but not there yet. But we were working today. Got a lot accomplished. Honestly, it seems like the days you get the most done are the days that you're actually not expecting to get a lot done. It's weird how it kind of just, serendipity just plays a role in that. But anyway, Amanda and I stayed here last night. Really didn't do anything. I worked at the restaurant yesterday, came here, we had some pizza, and then we just watched movies. It was kind of fun, actually, to experience the situation here. I know I talked a little bit about it, but this sound bar, I'll put a link down below if it's not already down there. Amazing. Got to still mount the little guys, the little speakers there. But this subwoofer, this Vizio soundbar, this whole like theater-esque experience here, when it doesn't, look like a, construction zone. Very nice. Super happy about it. Can't be, I don't know, just fantastic stuff. So, well, we did that yesterday. We slept here, and then we got up this morning. My dad came, and we were working on some things. It wasn't like a crazy productive day in a sense for that, because like I'm actually at a point where I don't have the necessities to like do certain things. Because we definitely still have more things to do that my dad can help with, but we were just doing some other things. So I'll take you back here into, hi Amanda. We were working back here, and the first thing we were trying to do was get these doors hung. And I will tell you what, my dad doesn't like doors, and I fucking hate doors as of today as well. I didn't have a ton of experience, but it's the worst thing in the world. And like these are already doors that were like on there. The only thing we're changing, so like the doors are the same, right? The doors are the same, pieces that were on there, but I changed the hinges. I picked up these black hinges as you saw on some of the other doors. So we swapped those out, and we're getting the different levers that you've probably seen, the black levers there. Thank you, Mallet, for falling. We're doing that, and that proved to be just a pain in the ass. So the trouble that we're running into and that we had ran into, kind of tried to fix it here and there. The first thing is obvious. If you watched way back in the beginning when I bought the first handle here, it didn't fucking fit. We had to make these holes bigger. So this was just like a 2-inch hole, and now it's like a 2 1/8, like the proper size. This one is good. Our bedroom door is good. I'll show you that, but it's just a absolute pain in the ass when you don't have things. Like for some reason, these interior doors were just too small. Like the knob holes were just small as shit. So I don't know what the deal is there, but that was our first thing that we tackled. So we tried to use this little, jig here to do that. Didn't really work out well. Not very good. We kind of had to use a different method where we put the door down on these little horse things here. We put a piece of wood over it, drilled a little pilot bit hole, and then, just kind of drilled through it there, like as we clamped that board down. It worked pretty well. We didn't really have all the right tools to do everything, but, it worked out. This hole is good. I just didn't have a knob for this. We tested it with a different one. I'll show you the finished product. But we had that having a problem. And then the other thing was the way that the doors were shutting with the hinges. So they shut, and it's fine. That one actually looks really good now. But we had to like space out these hinges a little bit within the, as you can see kind of back there, like this side basically. To try to explain to you, I'll go in here, and there's like a little bit of space right in this region up here. Okay, so like this is called like the mortise, like the as you can see, like the hinge is sitting in the door. So there's like a piece that's like, kind of chiseled out or whatever, if you want to call it that. So that is almost too deep for these hinges. I think the last hinges were thicker, if that makes sense. And I think it was just kind of causing some trouble. The door was like kind of springing back a good bit when we would shut it. It's pretty good now. It stays shut. It doesn't really matter because, you're going to have the thing on it, but you don't want it to like be tough to close. And then like be, pushing really hard this way when you have it shut. So it definitely is way better, but we had to like put some washers basically behind the screws in this to get this to work. So I don't know if that's ideal or whatever, but we weren't going to completely change the whole door to do that. So, until we get a lever on there, that's fine. it's gonna be all right, and that's kind of where we're at with that. But we were dealing with that for a fucking long time, and then we still have all these other doors to take care of. But this door was on here, and this is our bedroom door, and it actually works now, so that's kind of cool. We have, you know, the little lever there. Actually looks fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. What do you think?
It looks awesome.
You like it? You like the lever? I think it looks fantastic. But
I'm having trouble finding some things in my bag.
yeah?
It'd be a lot easier if I could, you know, just live here.
If you could just live here.
Yeah.
Instead of having going back and forth. Maybe when we get the shades on the windows, they're coming in pretty soon. What do you think? Putting socks on?
You just told me that we would move in this week. Now
They are coming this week.
Now you're saying the shades again. If we can stay here overnight without shades, we can live here without shades.
I gotta go home and get the stuff. Got a lot of shit to move. So, but yeah. Door's looking fresh. I really love this. I'm super excited. We had some trouble getting this lever on here, but that's because I put the thing on wrong. This little part here, but we did that. Also, I've had these door stoppers for like months now, and we finally installed them, so that's awesome. Had to do that, but yeah. So we got that door there. Only other little small thing about this door is that, like, you put it back here and you can kind of see, kind of does the same thing, but kind of in the opposite direction, kind of like moves a little bit. Not too much, but I just don't know. Maybe that's like a weird door thing, or maybe the house is slanted a little. I don't know, but it's cool. This door's probably gonna be open a lot, so we'll probably just put something back there to kind of hold it. I don't know, but it's looking fantastic. I want to do this as well. If we shut it and we kind of look down this hall with not great lighting, it's just gonna look very sick. There's gonna be that Nest Learning thermostat there. I gotta fix up some shit here, and I don't know, just 3 doors like that. It's just gonna look, 4 doors actually, all with that white, that black on white. I'm excited about it. It's gonna look fire. If we go back into the bedroom here for a second, I want to kind of show this because my dad and I also talked about this. If you remember, we had like sliding doors here. These are the ones over here that I, you know, did the nice beautiful spray paint job on with the little pull things. So we had those on there, and I had to take them off and everything, and they're too big because they need planed down a little bit because we added like a layer of flooring, obviously. But Amanda is, you know, dead set on getting like enough space for her clothes in the closet and everything going. Obviously we need to do that. So what I think we're gonna do is do a double rod scenario. I think I might have talked about this, but I was talking to my dad more about it. So we're gonna take this wood, we're gonna put like a row up there somewhere, put a rod across, same thing down here, put another rod across, and she'll have, you know, 2, you know, rows or rods there to hang her clothes on. And then I'm not sure what we're gonna do about the doors. We could probably just plane these and put them back in. I really hate that way that this works. But our other option is like literally, actually I just thought of this idea. We could put a curtain there just for the time being. But the other thing in the actual, I think honestly maybe the best thing would be like louver doors. So if you've ever seen those where there's 2 doors basically, one on either side, and then you go like pull the door out and it kind of slides and folds right here, and then do the other one, you pull it out and you slide it and folds right there. I think that would be awesome for this. I've seen a lot of bedroom closets have that aren't like, you know, total walk-ins or whatever, and I think that would be great because it is like a nice closet space, and that would, you know, doing something like that would allow us to have a lot of room to see inside. I just hate that like with this sliding thing, you only ever get half, because you slide one door one way, then both of them are stacked on top of each other and you look in the right side, or you do it to the left. I just don't really like that. I think it's cooler to see like the whole, you know, the whole spread of the closet if you have those louver door things. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. You know, that's a job for a different time here. We're just talking about that and trying to think of what that was doing. Here's a huge development we didn't think we were going to have today. Amanda, well, actually, let's start over here. Amanda was painting in the kitchen while me and my dad were doing that door shit, and she painted around the rest of around the window there, you know, touched up, did some cutting in around the cabinets and everything. And then huge shout out to Lauren and Anthony. If you saw them on a different vlog, We didn't get any clips with them today, but they came and Anthony helped us paint like all the other stuff here. So like we moved the fridge out, obviously we painted behind there, touched up a bunch of things around the cabinets and everything. It's looking absolutely fantastic. And then our main project while they were here was in the bathroom here. It was like a beige, like similar to, honestly, like this definitely doesn't look bad and this goes with our color scheme, but like it actually didn't, the bathroom really looked nice in my opinion because the tile and the paint and everything looks good. I think white goes with everything, so this still obviously looks good. That tub is just an eyesore. We got to get that like white or something. But ideally, you know, this will be kind of different one day. We'll do, you know, different tile or some shit. I don't know. But it still looks good. I love it. And we painted everything white is basically what I'm trying to say. So we painted all that. Anthony and everybody helped us with that. I kind of touched up some things. I hit the ceiling with our same, you know, ceiling matte cameo white. It looks fantastic in here. It looks beautiful. Looks, big thing was honestly that window. That window was brown before, like wood, you know, so looks fantastic. Super excited about this. Not super excited about this thing up here because obviously, as you can see, I might have talked about it before, probably a while ago, but like the paint was bubbling right here on this side. So I was like, okay, well, we're doing this, you know, we're painting everything. I'm going to start scraping it. And I scraped it. And you can kind of see that there's that, I should probably get on top of this and show it a little bit better. There is that thing right here where it's like, it's actually, there's dirt and shit coming out of it. But this is like that, I guess that mesh tape or whatever. We have this fan that doesn't really seem to work very well right now. Obviously it's quite dusty and such. And then this was all, you know, there's moisture and stuff that was in this section of this. So there's like actually like a little hole. I don't know what's going on here. The point is that this needs kind of replaced. I'm sure part of the ceiling kind of needs replaced here. We might need to cut out basically where I didn't paint and replace that fan, replace that whole situation up there because it's kind of useless and ugly at the moment. But not a huge job, just kind of a pain in the ass because it's on the ceiling. And you know, anytime you're replacing like ceiling shit or plaster or drywall and all that, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But we'll deal with that. That'll be a project for my dad and possibly my uncle and me because, you know, he's good. You know, we got multiple skill sets there. But yeah, so that's what we got to go. That's what we got to do right now, or not right now, but like in the future here soon. Because then, I mean, the bathroom will be in very good shape, I would say. We're going to get this, you know, white color or something like that, clean her up a little bit. It'll be pretty cool in here. Definitely going to get LED bulbs for these though, because those are all incandescent and gross. But yeah, other than that, looking fantastic. Super excited about it. Yeah, and we're just gonna keep on going there. But at that point, I think everything is pretty much painted. So that's huge, huh?
I'm trying to find rugs
We're trying to find rugs.
for. I have some for you to look at.
Yeah. I haven't seen them yet. You want to throw them on the screen or something? You can send me the pictures. I'll throw them in after. You want to look at them right now? Let's look at them right now. Oh, let me do this. You want to hold the camera? There you go. Oh, she's a vlogger.
A vlogger?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you can see us. Yeah.
That's what it's like to be
It's tough on the arm,
It's just what it's like to be Lauren Geraldo.
I guess. Okay, so Thomasville Hudson Shag Area Rug Ostia. Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
But look, the important part is that we wanted it to be fuzzy, right? That one looks decently.
That one looks fuzzy.
Okay.
Now, is this for out here?
Yeah.
We want an area rug to cover this area right here, where, you know, we have our little couch or little circular couch thing, and then we want to have an area rug that goes out here somewhere where it like basically is right underneath the whole sectional. We're also going to have an ottoman that is back ordered apparently until February that's going to go in there or whatever, but basically just, you know, something like that so you can kind of be all snug and cozy when you're in the couch area. So that's kind of what we're looking for, something like
And my
gray.
Cat, and my cat that needs something soft and nice to lay on.
Yeah. So something like a gray, white, black, something like that. So that was our first choice. Did you have other ones?
Can I see?
I'll put it on the screen. I'll take a picture and put it on the screen.
That one. I mean.
Bless you. Bless you.
I'm not a designer. I feel like it would look fine, but I just don't know if it's like too much gray. But I was thinking this maybe for the bedroom.
What is this? This is Thomasville Hudson Wexford. Is it the same thing?
I think it's the same
Just a different,
thing, just a different color. I like it because it kind of looks like a clown. I liked it. What do you think?
I'm tough at this. I don't really know. Yeah, I mean, if we're going like a lighter...
We were originally going for black rugs, but I feel like no one sells them. And I don't know, we do have a lot of gray, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly think we'll know a little bit more when the shades come, because like I know it's like right now it's dark and you can kind of get the vibe sort of, but obviously it's not going to look like a dark window. It's going to look like a shade there, and then also like over here, you know. So it's gonna look and feel a little different, and that'll really be almost the completed room, you know. I mean, maybe some decorations, some pictures or something, but I don't know. I think those were pretty good. I don't mind either of those.
I like them. I feel like, yeah.
We'll let you know which ones we go with, and you put your vote in the comments down below if you like those or not, or if you have other ones. We're just looking for shag rugs, something soft. I like something like that's almost padded feeling like underneath, because you know, walk around, you know, a little bit with your bare feet or whatever. Kind of cool. I want to show one more thing here, because this is another thing that we did. Actually, two more things. I put a ass ton of screws in this part of the like the hardwood that we had here, that we haven't fully, if I could get all this shit out of the way. We haven't done, obviously, the flooring. We stopped right here, and part of the reason was because I have no idea what to do at the step situation yet. So this piece is all going to be, you know, our vinyl plank, and then ideally into the kitchen, but probably not yet. But I put all of these screws in here, as you can kind of see, like all of these things in here, just like in random spots, because it was super squeaky. And now it's much less squeaky. Probably needs a couple more screws, but there's literally a ton in here. I was making a joke that if somebody ever buys this house off of us and they rip up this floor, they're going to be like, why in the hell did these people basically paint the floor? Because we got so much paint all over it. And then also literally screw in all over the place. But, you know, I don't really care, because I wasn't going to go to the subfloor and fix the subfloor, because I'm not that crazy in the home renovation space there. But we did all that. I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I probably took that fan down, but I also threw some paint up there. So we're going to get a light there. Probably get like a 2-pack or something, or just 2 of the same lights, maybe for here and like in the living, or not the living room, but in the hallway. You can kind of see over there. We still need that light. And then I'd love to do something with that, but that thing is a big bitch. That other light over there by the sink. So whatever on that for now. And last thing is, this is interesting because I didn't anticipate on doing this at all. I started painting the ceiling going down the steps here, because I had some extra ceiling paint in my pan, and it's looking fantastic. This is going to look really cool. It's going to be like a white, just like a white hallway down the steps here almost. I got to figure out the paneling when we get down there, but then maybe like a black metal rail. I don't know, it could be pretty cool. Might put the vinyl on the stairs with some like treads on them or something. That would be all pretty sick. I can get like a lit up shot here. I don't know, just gonna look pretty cool. But we're super excited. A lot more to come here. I keep thinking of things. The other thing is we painted our door chime to match the wall, because it was like yellow and old before. So we're gonna throw that up there, and it'll be pretty cool. Also on that same note, again, more shit. For anybody that was thinking about the Google Nest doorbell thing, I would still recommend it, but it's definitely finicky and weird. The one in the front, it's been cold. We just had our first big snowfall or whatever, and it was like 11 degrees or something, I guess, today. Maybe felt like it was freezing. And the doorbell up front was like a 2% battery, even though it's plugged in on the transformer that we set up and everything like that. The front doorbell and the back doorbell. Back doorbells had no problems. It says like infinity plugged in, all that, battery, whatever. It's how it's supposed to be. The front one though said 2%. The video turns off. You can only use doorbell, whatever, all that shit. So today I took it off and I charged it and then I put it back on. And then finally, after a while, it said infinity. And funny thing was, when I put it back on, the back doorbell, like for a second, said like it didn't know what the charge was. Like it was somehow it like affected that. I don't really know exactly what the hell's going on. The point is though, if you're gonna do that, make sure you have a big enough transformer, make sure you have enough power to do all that, and make sure you charge the thing before you put it on, because hopefully I won't have any more problems and it'll just work from now on, because that's really annoying. And hopefully the cold doesn't affect it, because I did see one time it said extreme temperature. It's not really that cold. It's not like -20. It's just like, freezing. So I don't know. Other than that, that's a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of things today. We got to go. Yeah, a lot more to do tomorrow. I think we got some things on the agenda. I got to think of all the things that we got to kind of buy, and a couple of things that we need to do, because we are trying to move in here within a week. But that's all we got. You gonna send us off for this evening?
Good night.
Good night. Today is Monday, January 10th, and it's a pretty big day. I don't think I've filmed in a couple days, but we've done some updates. We've had some updates, and I'm going to show them to you. And I am also going to, at some point in here, kind of show you maybe some recap things that I can't show you here, because let's just start right here. Last night, I packed up in my car maybe like 30% of what I own, and then like another 50% of the stuff that I own is in my mother's car coming today, because she's gonna come and we're gonna work on cleaning the kitchen up a little bit. But I got my printer here. This is all like my hockey clothes shit, and then I got trash cans that were in my room and other shit. I didn't really have that much stuff. I just had like one room of things at my parents' house. But the point is that I brought this over last night, brought it all in. Me and Amanda went to eat some food. We stayed here. I haven't gotten a chance to put all this away yet, but we're moving in is the point that I'm trying to make here. The kitchen is kind of a disaster. I need to kind of basically just clean up all this paint shit, but I need to put it somewhere else, probably downstairs, because that's going to be like the next thing that I guess we're really going to be painting, because everything upstairs is painted now, which is nice. But yeah, this is kind of a mess, especially this side. But over here, I'm starting to clean up. We went through the cabinets. Amanda got all the stuff out of the cabinets and the drawers and pretty much everything. My mom's gonna come here. We're gonna try to, kind of clean the cabinets, try to get some of the paint stuff off the floor, which pretty much comes off relatively easily. Thank God for water-based paint. That's a godsend. But that's kind of where we're at here. That's our main goal for today. At least I'm gonna be kind of working with my mom to work on all of that. Like I said, just kind of making this a little bit more livable and able to move around here. I'm gonna get rid of all this shit, take it downstairs or whatever. I'm pretty sure, I talked about all the painting and stuff we did. I ordered a light last night for this. It's like a 15.8 diameter circular light with a black little frame. It's just a little tight flush mount thing. It's gonna be perfect for this area. It should light up the space well. Still don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about this ugly ass light. But then over here, I got that same light that I just talked about. I'll show it when we put it up here or whatever, but it's smaller. It's only 12 inches in diameter, so I ordered that. That should be coming here this week. Today, actually, we have a good amount of stuff coming. We have, I think, everything except the cover plate for here. So we have two Caseta dimmers. We have the Pico remote for over there, we decided to do. And then we have the cover plate and the little wall bracket thing. So I should be able to do that. I want to also do the receptacles here, so we can kind of just get this kitchen actually almost done. I mean, other than completely remodeling it, we should be pretty good here soon. Got to get a cover plate for up there. And then, I don't remember what I really showed here, but all of the other doors and stuff, I need to blow, bigger holes through here and make them, just work with these handles that we have. Because I also have coming today, like, I'm pretty sure whatever the amount of handles that we need is, like 8 or something. But yeah, so we're moving there. We got all that coming. The other thing that I wanted to just kind of like foreshadow here is that I'm gonna be here today, I'm gonna be here tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go home on Tuesday night. And at some point here soon in the week, we're actually gonna be officially moved in because we're gonna move my bed, my desk, and potentially a dresser that I have, and like all the stuff in my room will be gone. And then we'll be, I'll be officially living here if I can work, I call that officially living here. But the desk is gonna be probably, right where all this shit is, so obviously I'll need to move this stuff. But I need to, before that happens, so sometime between like today, tomorrow, and the next couple days here, I need to just go and finally sit down and finish these Ethernet things. And I mean, even if I put that in, it's not gonna work because obviously I still have all this shit over here that I need to deal with. I need to buy some connectors because I don't have any connectors still, but I don't know, we're moving. I mean, we got Wi-Fi, so it's not the complete end of the world, but I need a wired internet connection when I start working here full-time out of like this office space here. So, but we're moving. And here's the beautiful thing real quick, because I didn't charge this camera and I'm gonna have to charge it before I go on some sort of sermon here. But real quick though, it all really does come together after a while. And I'm super happy that we just stuck with this because this has been extremely exhausting and stressful, especially with like the kitchen, like all the shit in there. Because like the kitchen is like so half baked, like we didn't change the stuff. Like I'm even like, I've considered like for a second, like just to paint the cabinets too, because it would make it look so much better. Just given like we changed everything else, it's just, maybe we should throw some fucking paint on the cabinets. I'm not saying we're gonna do that, but it's just the way that I think. It's like we do the job right, we finish the job, and I don't know, we're almost there. It's gonna look great. Another thing I forgot to talk about was this beautiful door chime cover now is white. So it's a little weird looking because it was plastic. We painted it white, but it looked great. I also sanded it. I thought maybe sanding plastic was a good idea. Don't do that because you're gonna make scratches and shit in it. But live and learn. But it's white now. It's not yellow. Blends in very nice when you're standing over here. Kind of weird lighting actually with this. With that light being right there, it doesn't really look like that in real life. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I will update you throughout the day because hopefully we get a bunch of stuff done. Hopefully that kitchen looks way better when we're done here. And maybe I do some other receptacle, electrical work, and all sorts of jazz. So let's get to it. Hello, it's later in the evening. It's like 9 o'clock. Me and Amanda on our couch. Hello, Amanda. We've been working. Amanda was at work. Me and my mom were here for 9 hours. She was cleaning. She's a clean freak. She's very good. Can't thank her enough. Lots of good stuff. Would you like to see? Let's go take a look. Okay, so it kind of looks like messy still, obviously, because we're still doing some things, and now I'm doing more work here on different projects, but there's like less kind of shit on the table here and there. I have the fan in that box over there that I need to kind of take care of. Trash can and all that shit's like all moved around, but there's definitely less stuff out. There's less things in this box that we took out of the cabinets and everything yesterday. I need to talk about the electrical, such stuff that we're doing here in a second. But let's talk about over here. My mom cleaned every one of these cabinets. She cleaned the fridge. She cleaned like the floor here on her hands and knees. I need to actually get a decent shot of this so we can kind of see here, because the floor, we got a bunch of paint on the floor, and now it's all pretty much gone because she so generously there cleaned it up. But also the floor has like glue underneath it, and sometimes it comes through, but a lot of that's kind of gone now as well. So the cabinets and everything like that are all cleaned up. Apologize for the shitty lighting. I am, like I said, doing some electrical work that I will talk about. The dishwasher is all cleaned. The sink was a mess before. We got paint all over it. Now it's clean. And then we kind of started putting things into the cabinets there. You know, they're lined, and we have like new pots and stuff and such in there. We got our new dishes, little Corel guys and things like that. So it's coming along. We kind of need to do obviously a little bit more work just to get the rest of that stuff in there. But yeah, big day today. Did all that. My mom also did over here in the bathroom. She cleaned the floor for us. Gave us that little very squishy thing. Very nice when you come out of the shower. Kind of nice there. We put the thing back up. Obviously the fan is still a disaster. I need to deal with that. But put that back up there. Cleaned all this. While she was doing that, I was helping my mom and all that stuff do that. We need to touch up a little bit of painting here and there, but I replaced the outlets earlier today with the brand new Decora. 1, 2, and 3. Looking very nice. It's really coming together here. Once it's all cleaned up, it's gonna look very good. I think that was kind of it. I mean, I was doing a little bit of work on my shit over here, but other than that, I mean, you know, it's kind of still very messy. Got to deal with all that. But the thing I want to talk about real quick is this project, because we got these today. We got some more Lutron Caseta stuff. This is a Pico remote right here in this one, and I have that all set up, and I think it works. I'll throw pictures on the screen of before and after because I think it's actually important, and I didn't film any of it. That's why I wanted to get on the camera now and kind of show it, and I can't get this goddamn light in a good position, but I promise that I will kind of explain. I'll show you kind of like the before and after, and like, you know, what I was thinking about doing here, or what I found inside this box, which was very interesting. And then over here, that one originally was a 3-way with this. This is on the switch on the left, and then there's a switch on the right as well that controls this guy here. So what my plan was to get a little dimmer over here on the right side to control this light, get a dimmer on this side to control that light, and then that Pico remote, actually I would control both. So similar, basically the exact same thing as we had in the living room that we pieced together. The only weird thing is that I found in this box some interesting things. So the first thing is this was a regular switch, and it's a single pole switch, and it had a red wire moving through it, like over here. That's just strange to me. I don't know if that was like just because that's the wire they had in the box from a different time or whatever, but that's kind of strange. The other thing is that I'm seeing, not in this box, I don't think. Back there, I see 2 whites. Now they're wire knotted together because I did that, but they were, you know, like soldered and taped together. And that was weird because over in that other one, I found a red and a white, connected in the box, and I didn't understand what was going on. From my understanding, I think it's called like a switch loop. Don't really get what that exactly is. But then if we go up here to this light fixture that I don't even have anything in to test right now because I took the damn fan down, we have the black that was connected, we have the white that was connected to the fan. From the white, you can see that there's 2 whites connected and they pigtail, into this. And then over here, you have a white and 2 blacks all connected here. So I'm pretty sure this is called a switch loop. I don't fully understand the whole concept, but I think it was like something that was like I want to say it's like an older practice that is no longer allowed to happen. I fell. But I think it's an older thing that you're not really allowed to do anymore, because I think now you're supposed to have neutrals in the boxes, which is, again, going back to it, one of the reasons that we got these Lutron Caseta switches, because they don't require a neutral. It's a whole fucking thing. You just look it up if you're interested in it. I think it's all gonna work, because I just did a test and I put this dimmer right here. I put it just into the things that were on this switch before, and I was like, well, that's gotta fucking work. If it works currently, it's not like we're reinventing wheels here. If it works currently, and we have a switch that just is meant to switch a switch that's meant to replace a regular thing, then it should work. So I tested it, and I was like, okay, I just put the black onto the one black and the red onto the other black, and I should probably put the ground, somehow, or just, whatever, wire tied or wire nutted or whatever. But I wanted to test it, and sure enough, I did that, and this works. You're gonna have to take my word for it because the power's off, but that worked. So I'm probably gonna clean it up at least because this is not really good. We don't like tape. We don't want any more tape in our house, tape and soldering. So I'll do something maybe to bring that together with a wire nut. And then over here, I'll just try to figure out whatever they tell me to do for a regular 3-way. And I'll probably just be done with this. I think I'm gonna be able to get this. The only problem is again, the ground thing, which I don't know. The grounding thing is all kind of weird. I mean, I think I could tie into those little grounding, pieces of copper back there, but I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it's more of like a safety thing, and I do it for all the receptacles. The receptacles are really nice, actually. I want to put right now. I'm going to put on the screen some pictures of what I did for it. Specifically, I think it was this one down here, this receptacle. Very interesting what I kind of found in there, and then like what I decided to do. I think it was good. I think it worked out pretty well, and I think it's definitely like all grounded, But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I want to finish up this electrical stuff so I can get this one kind of working. It doesn't really matter because the other one's not going to work anyway. There's nothing over there. But our lights are coming, I think, Wednesday and Thursday for the kitchen and the hallway. So yeah, we're moving and grooving. One more thing I want to show. Hello, Amanda. I want to show this. I made a funny TikTok today, actually, earlier about these as well.
Championships, not one, championships.
Not two.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
These are all of our handles that we had. So these are all the levers, rather, that we're going to have on the, this is all of them for upstairs. I think we had 1 or 2 already, and I just ordered the rest. So they're like, some of them are passage handles, some of them are privacy handles. The only difference is that passage ones are for like a closet. They don't have a lock, and then privacy have that little, thing that you can push in or whatever, and then locks. But yeah, we're gonna get all those on the doors. If the doors were appropriate and they already worked, I could just slap them on, but we're gonna have to go slower because I have to literally make the holes bigger and make sure all the shit works. So, but we're getting there. Any other updates, sweetheart? No? No more updates? You tired? She's tired. So, that's all we got. That's all we got. Another good day. We're staying here. We're almost fully moved in. I'm going to do a lot of work tomorrow while Amanda's at work. Yeah. That's it. Sign us off.
Bye.
Bye-bye.